And here we are, it's another week and another race here in FFG. And last week, Russell Thompson showed the guys how to do it with King in a stonking drive from 15 positions down up into second position, with Vano taking third, consistently being on the podium. Aurelius in fourth and Senna on his return in fifth, with Quick Mick in sixth, Hadouken in seventh, Lim in eighth, Stoke in ninth, Betman in 10th, getting the last of the points, and Damo finishing in 11th with some DNFs. Looking at the championship now, Vano is still leading the championship on 58 points, with Ginge now in a 3-race ban is definitely going to drop down the order, with Aurelius in third on 32 points, up one position, with King up 2 in fourth position, with Russell Thompson up 8 positions now with that win last time out. Triple I is down into 6th and possibly losing his seat tonight to our friend Aaron, with Feher Ballas as well in 7th position, Quick Mick in 8th, with Dukin in 9th, Senna up into 10th on his first race, Purple Murphin in 11th, K18 in 12th, Stoke in 13th, Lim in 14th. Then we've CS Wizzle in 15th position with that great first race that he done. Enigma in 16th, Batman in 17th, Damo 18th, Devil in 19th, and Live Wire in 20th, guys. And then we're just going to have a quick look now at the standings for the actual constructors, with McLaren at 4 positions after that great race. Puts them 1 point ahead of Alfa Romeo. Alpine dropped down 2 positions into 3rd position, with Williams dropping down 1 into 4th. Haas up 2 positions into 5th. Ferrari stay where they were. Alpha Tauri down 3 positions. Red Bull is up 1. And here we are at Spa with Fano, Ginge and Russell all winning races so far. So we're going to have a quick lap now by Aussie Gamer, and let's enjoy. And before we go any further, we want to give a big shout out to Crossy and Bianca, who are tying the knot tomorrow. Congratulations, Crossy. I don't know what lies you told Bianca, but she's finally agreed to marry you. Have a great day from everyone here in FFG. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you on track and seeing Bianca back in supporting you as well. Have a great evening, and let's get into qualifying, guys. And you're all welcome along, guys. It is FFG. It is Tuesday night, and it is Formula 1. We're at Spa. There's 15 on the grid so far today. I am expecting a few more. I think Ludolf is to come in just yet. So before that, yeah, hopefully that little intro video has given you all the information to get you up to speed here tonight. I have the camera off because, you know what, I couldn't be arsed looking at myself, so that's why there's just my logo up there. Again, congratulations to Crossy for finally convincing a woman to marry him. And to Miss Bianca, you're very, very welcome. I don't know what lies he told you, but look, I'm glad someone's taking Crossy off her hands, you know. It's great to see that. But hopefully we have a bit of good racing tonight. Hopefully Ludolf does be able to get the join in before qualifying is finished. Then we'll have a 16 car field, of course. Ginge is serving race 1 out of a 3 race ban for retaliation. That's just not allowed. But it's going to be interesting. Obviously, last week's race winner, Russell Thompson, is not able to make tonight. He's out on the beer, so hopefully he's having a bit of crack wherever he is. And not crack the drug, just crack having a laugh, you know yourself. On here with King, this is going to be a guy who I reckon is going to be pushing for an old race win this evening. He's been very unlucky in the first race. I think that could have been the race for him. He was definitely on pace until obviously the lap 1 incident at turn 1, which was not his fault. And Livewire passing us congratulations across the Crossy and Bianca as well. Bianca saying it's been a long time. Yeah, Marcus, I don't know why our YouTube says it's F1 2020, but it is what it is. It is F1 2023. But whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you're very welcome along. Thank you so much to Dev Rejected for the subscription, tier 1 subscription on Twitch. Very, very much appreciated. That's very nice. With King setting the preliminary fastest lap, and as I say that, Sainty pulls it out of the bag. Sainty is a personal favourite of mine. I'm very, very impressed with how he's developed as well. Of course, Vano, what can he do as well? A very, very consistent driver. He's been on the grid quite a bit. And just while he's finishing off this lap, I'm just going to adjust my settings just to give you a bit more game. So bear with me, as you'll see that popping onto the screen for a sec. I just want to give you a little bit more volume, because why not drown out my voice as much as we can. So back on there. So it's only a small amount. It's not much. So we're going to jump on with Stug. Of course, where is Crossy in all of this talking now? Where is he? There he is. He's on his out lap. So I let Bianca go, ooh, there's my man. There's my boyfriend one more time, or fiance. After tomorrow, she's going to be like, that's my old man. That's the ball and chain. So Crossy has told me earlier, I don't think he's drove Spa in this game yet. So as I said, it's out for him having a bit of fun. So be interesting to see what he can do. And it's great to see all the congratulations coming in for Bianca as well, be it on YouTube and on Twitch. So wherever you're watching, guys, great to see us. Mike Wallace, no camera, don't you put me off my meal. Well, in fairness, if I put my face on camera, Mr. Papa Wallace, alright, my name is Papa. I might be popping in for a bit of commentary here with Column tonight, mate. It's great to see Ricky out there. That's from my own fruits of the line, you know what I mean, mate. And gonna be some great racing here tonight. That's my impression of Papa. But be good to see MotoGP now. Okay. Oh, for €8, yeah, that's absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely brilliant. So we'll stay on McCrossy, the man of the moment. I will be jumping on to my boy, Mr. AD Holloway. He races in my ACC league as well. That's tomorrow night. We're live for that at the same time as well, about 8 o'clock. And Aaron is an amazingly good driver. He's had some bad luck, but done some recovery races. You could call him the Checo Perez. Well, when Checo Perez is doing good, I should say. But yeah, that should be definitely interesting to see what he can do tonight as Crossy gives up. So we're going to jump on over to Aaron. And Aaron's favourite team is Williams. His BMW over in ACC. He created a Williams-inspired livery for it. Now I've made another Williams livery. I've made one off the 2004 Williams BMW. And he can have that for free if he ever wants it. And he can make it his own. Because the dude here, he absolutely is exactly what I love about drivers in leagues. He's not the overall fastest, but he's good. He's fast, but also he's active in the chats. He's all about having fun. And that's the kind of people we definitely invite in. And that's including you, Livewire. Hint, hint, get your ass back in. Livewire had a small moment where he felt like he wasn't fast enough to be in. But the simple fact is, everybody's welcome. It doesn't matter what pace you are, we'll develop you. And it's all about having the crack. And he's such a great laugh in the Discord. And having the banter. And that's exactly what we're all about. So we're looking forward to getting him back in when he gives a message. Then I can get that sorted. looking now on track, so what can Holloway do? Senna is out there as well, so Senna's only started his lap as well, and behind him is that Stug? No, it's not, so that must be Crossy behind him. It is. So I'm going to keep an eye on Holloway, then we jump to Senna and then Crossy because they're in that way. So this is going to be very interesting to see how we get on here this evening. But it's definitely going to be a spicy tamale, and just for now we don't really need to see the telemetry there, so we'll get rid of that and let's just enjoy the racing. That's a beautiful corner. I love this track in ACC. I've not drove it in F1 in a few years, and I might give that a go later on because it looks like it's something good. But Mr. Arwan doing a good job so far. He definitely would have had a bit of practice with this track on ACC, although it's a totally different beast driving this. But he is giving it everything. As he's coming to the bus stop, how late will he dare brake? Beautiful stuff now, and around he goes, and power all the way to the line. Gets it a little bit sideways, DRS open. Aaron up into 4th position, fair play to him. Let's jump on with his teammate Senna. Where does Senna go? Senna goes 3rd. Okay, where does Crossy come? Oh, Crossy's invalidated. Lim's invalidated. We'll stay on here with Mr. Quick Mick. So, Sector 1 at 30.241. Marcus O's controller. And knackered one a bit. So I know there's definitely a mix of controller and wheel drivers, Marcus, to be quite honest about it. King is a controller if I remember right. Sainty's wheel, Senna's wheel, Vano's wheel, Aaron's wheel. Not sure about Mr. Ritchie. Hadouken could possibly be a controller. Not too sure. Is Bianca, is Crossy a controller driver, or is he a wheel driver? There's definitely a mix. There's definitely a mix. And like where I use a lovely old PS5 when I do my racing in ACC, so. Oh, Senna's out. Wallace has decided not to qualify. He's running no TC for the first time as well. So Wallace Jr. is running no TC for the very first time. So that is definitely going to be interesting. So Quick Mick, what's he going to do here? He's not going to be as quick as the other boys, but this could be a little eye-opener, and now he's going to go for it. So 1:44.7. That was definitely just an eye-in lap. I think this is the same for Harry. They're all just getting little eyes in, and then they'll come back to it. But at the minute, guys, looking very interesting. Sainty is clear by just over, or just, yeah, slightly over 3/10 to King. Vano is about half a second off him. Sen is out. Aaron's going back into the pits. Quick Mick is definitely not on a fast lap again. So he's just getting his eye in more than anything else. I think he's just getting a few lap times in and he do one fast lap. Yeah, no, there's a mix. Like, to be honest with you, F1 is very controller friendly, Marcus. ACC ain't as much, and it took me ages to get settings right for it. But don't forget, you know, F1 is more focused at the consoles. And actually more focused at as well the likes of a casual gamer and a younger generation as well to get them into it. So it takes a bit much. Gaming Spud FTW. I've just ordered my Phonetic wheel and Phonetic wheelbase. Hopefully it'll be here for ACC next Wednesday. Unbelievable, mate. That'll be class. I was looking at that wheel. Did you go for the 5 Newton meters or the 8? Absolutely cool. Well, breaking it is for me, Marcus, because I am able to use it. To be honest. Oh, it's Peter Phelan. Ah, good man. What's the crack, Peter? So Lim, we're on with him at the minute, but he's jumping around. Crossy's on an out lap. Look at our Demo. Go on, Demo. So Damo is going to be having a full-time seat from next week in Aston Martin. Aaron Holloway has took over Triple I's seat in the Williams from this race onwards as well. He'll be full-time. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. It was like 570 or something like that, wasn't it? For the 8nm. Like, it was actually a very, very good deal if I remember right. I'm delighted for you, mate. I'm genuinely delighted for you, and I really hope you get great use out of it as well. As Damo gets a lap in, good man, Damo. That's what it's about. So who's out there now? Devil Rejected is out there. And Devil, again, thank you so much for your subscription on Twitch. It is very much appreciated. F1 22 was absolute arse. Let's be fair about it. That's why I avoided it last week, or last year, should I say. Last one I played was 2021. 900 all in for the pedals on. Nice one. What did you go for, the load cell pedals, Peter, or what ones to go with? Do Marcus, come in anytime, brother. You know yourself, you're always welcome. Never rejected on one. No, there's no one improving yet. Stug not improving as of yet. Stug does have Damo right ahead of him. I do expect a few others will be coming in soon. So King has joined in. I didn't realise King left the lobby. He'll have to take over his car. I'm wondering, did Ludolf get in? Hopefully he did get an invite in. If he hasn't, please guys, get him an invite in. As I know, there's 3 minutes left. Okay, that's heavy TC for him. Hey, Mr. Hadouken. Yeah, nice one, the V2 load cell pedals. That's brilliant, man. I'm delighted for you, Peter. You're going to love them. Chico uses, I think, the same wheel and base as what you have coming, so that's going to be very, very cool. Yeah, come back on later on, Marcus, bud. But that's very, very cool, and I hope you get the best fun with it as well. So, Mr. Hadouken, is he improving? We're going to know now as he comes around through to Sector 2 marker. And he's up 2/10 at the minute. So for Hadouken, if he can find another half a second, unless he got the last one wrong, and gets a good exit out of the bus stop, he could find a few tenths. He could possibly be jumping up a position here as well. So let's see how he gets on. He's going to be going hard onto the brakes at about 50-meter board. He's kept it nice and straight. DRS open. Shoe to the bulkhead. Unfortunately, it hasn't proved enough. So outlap for Quick Nick, outlap for Richie, outlap for Holloway, outlap for Vano, outlap for King. Sainty's now on an outlap. Crossy's on an outlap. The track is busy. Devil's rejected. So both Red Bulls have yet to go out, and they're not going to get a lap in now. So the Red Bulls are pretty much finished. So we'll stay on with Stug, and Ludolf has got to join just in time. Brilliant stuff, Ludolf. Delighted, delighted. Devil rejected. I'm on controller as well, but going to be moving to a wheel as soon as I can afford one. That's brilliant, but look at this. They're still putting up a fight here regardless, and that's what I love about that when you're on controller. You can still put up a good fight to the guys on the wheels, so keep it up, and obviously when you can afford it, definitely do it. And I'd always recommend looking on Facebook for even second-hand stuff as well, in terms of wheels or, you know, pedals or anything like that. So if you're on a budget, at least that way you can get the best bang for your buck. Hopefully tomorrow's race in Valencia will be my last with the G29. Nice one. And you do know tomorrow is a 90-minute race in Valencia, 2 mandatory pit stops, and you'll definitely want tyres in Valencia. We're going to jump on with King because, oh, he's up one. There's not a hope. Is that 1.2 seconds up? Right, so we'll stay on in Sector 1 and see what happens. So he is slightly down so far, but it's King. He will do a rapid, probably Sector 2 into Sector 3. I'd say Pete is kind of a little bit annoyed at himself that he didn't get to finish that off. Although Aaron hasn't validated as that he won't be improving. Vano's only started his as well, so that's good for Vano. Come here, at the end of the day, it's not about being the fastest. Consistency plays a part in it. You seen what happened to Carnage with the faster drivers last week. Ego can sometimes get in the way. I'd always recommend enjoyment, abide the rules, and just be consistent and have fun. And be fair to other drivers. It's when you don't be fair to other drivers to see what happened last week. You know yourself, bud. But you're absolutely a credit to our league, and we're so happy to have you in, along with all these other amazing drivers here this evening. Thought was the best I could hope for. Yeah, Pete, I don't know. I reckon there was a bit more pace in you. I don't know how far else you would have went up. Harry is definitely not improving, although Vano is improving, but I don't know if he's going to be improving enough. We'll see in this sector time here. So coming through this sector here, Vano could be jumping Harry into second position, guys. This is a huge one for him. Sainty, I think, will be the last to cross. Will Sainty absolutely ruin people's souls and take their souls with another stonking lap? Vano's time was exactly the same as my TT. Oh, wow. Okay. So here's Vano. Can he jump Harry? Harry will not want to see this happen, and he does. Whoa, great lap, and he's so close to Sainty as well. Wow, just barely over a tenth, covering first and second position here. But Sainty is on a charge by the looks of it here. Oh, look how smooth he goes with the inputs there. That's beautifully done. And does he improve again? Oh, he does. I think he just pulled slightly more time out of the bag there. Absolutely brilliant stuff from you, Sainty. Fantastic. Drivers, do not ready up. It's up to Pete to do so. Lim J doing his fastest time on a medium. Lim going for a different approach there, but look at that. So Sainty at 141.7. When I said it a little bit, I thought it was down to the sevens. That's unbelievable there. 0.718 of a second. Sainty, realistically, unless he has the worst luck in the world, he's going to be hard to beat. Vano will have a great battle with King, with Richie. Senna, the consistent lad. And look at Aaron on his F1 debut, guys. First time racing in F1 23. Absolutely astonishing that is. And his actual real teammate now, as they will be teammates for Senna as well, has Aaron right behind him. That's amazing. Then you've got teammates Hadouken and Quick Mick then in 8 and 9. So, guys, this is going to be an absolutely brilliant one. You've got people out of place as well. Wallace Jr., a super fast driver, his first time racing with no TC. He is starting at the back of the grid. You've got the most consistent driver I think I've ever come across, Ludolf, ERC EXO, as you'll see him on the screen there. And he is going to be super consistent. His first race ever in an FFG event. And ERC, another great league, and I will absolutely tell anyone who wants to race on a Sunday or a Thursday, I think, with their full realistic one as well, and I'm pretty sure to do a Wednesday one as well, give ERC a shout, because he's too nice to not advertise in my league. But I just think, yeah, them guys definitely deserve a little shout out as well, because we go back a long way, back to the SNRC days, and Pete is involved in that as well. But on to the race this evening. We now have a 50% race around Spa. It's probably one of the best tracks on the calendar, and I reckon there's going to be an awful lot of overtaking, especially in Formula 1. There's so many places to overtake, where you're brave enough maybe to go around the outside and carry that bit more speed as well. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. Simstig fluffed it hard, thought it was being clever. Ah, fair. Well, look, you still have a good race and you've got fresh softs. Bianca says, good luck, give them a good run at Crossy. Ah, you swear you're getting married tomorrow or something, Bianca. But it's great to see you're in here. Technically not looking or talking to each other physically, so that's good. But I wish you genuinely such a good day tomorrow. And I suppose, is FFG invited to the afters of this wedding tomorrow now, Bianca? We can get everyone involved, but we'll send out a big massive invite to everyone. And Mr. Sainty, what is cracking? That was a sick lap, mate. Absolutely sick lap. 0.7 of a second ahead. I was just saying, you'd want to have the worst luck in the world not to be winning this one. That's unbelievable, bro. What I'm going to do really quick, I'm actually going to rerun the race video I prepared. So Bianca, be ready for another little good luck. And here we are, it's another week and another race here in FFG. And last week, Russell Thompson showed the guys how to do it with King in a stonking drive from 15 positions down up into second position, with Vano taking third, consistently being on the podium. Aurelius in fourth and Senna on his return in fifth, with Quick Mick in sixth, Hadouken in seventh, Lim in eighth, Stoke in ninth, Betman in 10th, getting the last of the points, and Damo finishing in 11th with some DNFs. Looking at the championship now, Vano is still leading the championship on 58 points, with Ginge now in a 3-race ban is definitely going to drop down the order, with Aurelius in third on 32 points, up one position, with King up 2 in fourth position, with Russell Thompson up 8 positions now with that win last time out. Triple I is down into 6th and possibly losing his seat tonight to our friend Aaron, with Feher Ballas as well in 7th position, Quick Mick in 8th, with Dukin in 9th, Senna up into 10th on his first race, Purple Murphin in 11th, K18 in 12th, Stoke in 13th, Lim in 14th. Then we've CS Wizzle in 15th position with that great first race that he done. Enigma in 16th, Batman in 17th, Damo 18th, Devil in 19th, and Live Wire in 20th, guys. And then we're just going to have a quick look now at the standings for the actual constructors, with McLaren up 4 positions after that great race. Puts them 1 point ahead of Alfa Romeo. Alpine dropped down 2 positions into 3rd position, with Williams dropping down 1 into 4th. Haas up 2 positions into 5th. Ferrari stay where they were. Alpha Tauri down 3 positions. Red Bull is up 1. And here we are at Spa, with Fano, Ginge and Russell all winning races so far. So we're going to have a quick lap now by Aussie Gamer, and let's enjoy. And before we go any further, we want to give a big shout out to Crossy and Bianca, who are tying the knot tomorrow. Congratulations, Crossy. I don't know what lies you told Bianca, but she's finally agreed to marry you. Have a great day from everyone here in FFG. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you on track and seeing Bianca back in supporting you as well. Have a great evening, and let's get into qualifying, guys. Okay, now guys, we are on the formation lap there now. So let's get everything up and going. Lap data, and we'll use telemetry. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's very bulky. I'd like if it was cleaner, although I might be able to use some custom overlays the next day. So Demonic Angel, Go, Quick Mick, I see Stug and Bianca having the chats in there. And whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, wish Bianca and Crossy all the best in their wedding tomorrow. I see Mr. Papawala saying up the ERC there while he's eating his big dirty takeaway. Love it. Well, yeah, so Sainty is on pole with Fano in second. He's been on the podium every single race this season. King is in third. really starting his season now with that amazing drive last week in Singapore. He got murdered in the first race and is coming back into it now. Mr. Ritchie then in 4th position, a great job from him. You've got teammates Senna and Aaron in 5th and 6th, Hadouken and Quick Mick in 7th and 8th. Teammates again, I tell you, it's a recurrent thing. You've got Deborah Rejected and Lynn Jehe in 9th and 10th. Alpine of Stug in 11th. Damo and Crossy have touched obviously in 12th and 13th. You've Ludolf and Wallace in 14th. 2 ERC drivers. Interesting as both reserves in his teammates this evening. Then Aurelius in this sole McLaren tonight as Thompson couldn't make it. So Russell is lining up. He is now in his box. Vano's in his box. King is lining up. They're all getting in there now, as you see. And the last car, Aurelius, is just about to line up as well. So we are just about to get ready to go, guys. Round 4 in FFG. It is Spa. And that's it. The lights are starting to go. Oh, that's a lovely start there from Sainty. He's got Vano right behind him, but look at this. Harry has jumped Vano. And Harry is going to take the 2nd place coming out of turn 1. It looks like everyone's got through turn 1 as well. Unbelievable, but let's hope everyone gets through Eau Rouge. Sainty, though, is about 0.7 seconds clear of Mr. King, who has Vano all over the back of him. Oh my god, and is that Aaron? Aaron is after having a big incident there and has dropped off. He does have front wing damage, but he likes a recovery drive, so he does. Let's see if he gets on. Harry is under pressure there from Vano, but then again, his teammate Mr. Ritchie is sitting in 4th, Senna's in 5th. Then we've got Quick Mick is after getting by Hadouken as well, so Quick Mick has jumped up 2 positions now with that, by Hadouken then in 7th, both Red Bulls in 8th and 9th. Stug is in 10th. Wallace already up to 11th position there. What a start from Ricky. Then you have Aurelius in 13th, Exo in 14th, Damo 15th, Crossy is in 6th or 15th position, sorry, and 16th then for Aaron. So there's been an awful lot of movement there so far. I'm going to do my best to keep where the action is. So at the minute, Vano is putting the pressure on Harry here at present. Although looking elsewhere, there might be a little bit more to go because Wallace is coming up to Stug. And I might just jump onto that one now because that looks like it's going to be a tasty little battle here. Wallace has massive pace. And you see the Ferraris there of Hadouken is under a bit of pressure now from both Red Bulls. And Aurelius is out. Aurelius is out. Is that going to be a safety car? It is. What's happened to Aurelius? He has dropped it into the wall. Wow. We nearly got through the first lap without any incident. But look at that. Sainty was nearly 2 seconds clear of Harry. Now, does anybody think about pitting and just getting onto a harder tyre? Although, let's have a quick look at the tyres because I didn't even get to do that. So, Ludolf is on hard tyres. That's a great idea from Ludolf. Medium tyres, although Crossy's going into the pits now. And luckily for Aaron, it's kind of... yeah, he's going to lose a lot of positions, but at least he's going to be right in the back of the pack. So he's actually lucky in a way that that did happen. And obviously, Aurelius super unlucky in that there. But everyone has opted to stay other than Aaron, obviously, with the damage. And then Crossy's gone to hards as well. I think that's a smart move from Crossy. I think the hard tyres here, after 1 or 2 laps to get them in, are going to play beautifully. And, you know, I'm not surprised that Ludolf went for the hard tyres. I know how much Ludolf loves kind of last the first, getting points and keeping clean. He's not a qualifying superstar, he's a race superstar. And talk about superstars, Harry's up a position, Vano's down. Sainty's obviously held position, as has Ritchie and Senna. Quick Mick is up 2, Hadouken's where he started. Lim's up 2, Stug's up 2, Wallace is up 5 positions. That's a stonking first lap before the safety car. Then Dever Rejected down 2 positions, Ludolf is up 2. Damo's down 1, as is Crossy, and Aaron unfortunately is down 9 with dropping it through Eau Rouge and Radion. So we'll probably have maybe 2 laps, maybe 3 laps, I'd say, of a safety car. Probably 2 with the length of this track. But they are all just about in a queue now, as Aaron is going to join up with the back of them. So there may be another lap, if not, if the game, because of the length of the lap, might let it go a bit early. That'll be quite interesting to see. And guys, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, Give a like on, or sorry, give a follow on Twitch if you can, and subscribe on YouTube. I won't ask you to subscribe on Twitch because obviously that would cost you a few euro to do that. By all means, do if you want to do, but I would not ask anybody to do that. On YouTube, if you don't mind subscribing and giving a like to this stream as well, I'd greatly appreciate it. And now Papa Wallace might be joining me later on after his bit of scrum. So we'll see who he gets on with that one. So it looks like the safety car will do another lap. So it's going to be minimum of 2 laps, I'd say, before that safety car comes in. Will we have any of the soft tyres deciding, you know what, I'll just jump in now, get it done? Or is everyone going away? I'm surprised so many people started on the soft tyres though. That's something that I'm really shocked at. I'm surprised Senna done it. I'm surprised Lim and Stoke and Damo done it. Obviously a few have pitted in. If I was Senna, I would have done hards. But then again, that's why I'm not racing. I'm just literally here talking about it and not doing it. But yeah, this is going to be a spicy tamale. I know Quick Mick and Hadouken were having a spicy battle. Richie and Vano, a very, very equal team. I didn't realise just how quick Richie is with Vano. Sainty probably doesn't mind this too much. He's going to be able to keep the life in that Aston. He doesn't need to weave as much as the others. He has the pace. He could wait till the last minute and then put the car up to speed and generate a little bit more grip in the tyres. You'll only have to watch about the restart only, that's it. Although known King, he'll be fired up. He'll be absolutely pining for this race as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. So Bianca for Crossy, I think he's done the right thing as well. I think that having the hard tyres on for him and get a recovery drive in is good, because if there's then a safety car late on, you can throw in a fresh set of softs or mediums and go to the end then. So let's see how we get on. So I'm assuming the safety car will be in this lap after, unfortunately, Aurelius having a moment of death is the only way to say it. So Aston Martin safety car leading the Aston Martin of Sainty. Keep an eye on Wallace on the restart as well. He's going to be absolutely flying up the road. Safety car is in this lap. So Bianca's saying hopefully he won't DNF. I'm wondering, are you jinxing him now? So now you see Sainty weaving the tyres. Just trying to generate a bit of tyre pressure in, because the Aston Martin safety car has not come in yet. There's no point going too early. If I was him, I'd be waiting to the exit the bus stop to go. Bianca says she knows that he's got this, so be interesting to see. So Harry now is very alert. He's just driving like Kimi Räikkönen. Although look at that there. So Sainty has got a jump on him. Oh wow, what a jump. Half a second of a jump. It's exactly what he needed there. So Harry here going at it now. Overtake is on. Vano got left behind as well, so Vano's going to be under more pressure from his teammate than anything else. Wallace, unfortunately, I think got caught out as well. He's about a second off Stug. So everyone got kind of caught out by each other a little bit. There's no one really gained that from this. Although Vano's probably come off the worst, because look at this. King is now going to get a nice toe to pull him back in a little bit. King is using everything in his power. He's right there now with Sainty. Now, can he keep with him through the few sectors now coming? As Senna has Quick Mick right behind him. Lim Jahido has Wallace coming right at him as well. So Wallace is up into 9th position, by the way. So what happened there? Damo is down as Holloway fighting with Crossy, it looks like there. Holloway's got the job done on Crossy. I think though he have been fighting there. So Crossy unfortunately now has lost position. Ludolf sitting in 12th. Ludolf there on those hards. He's going to be just pacing himself. That race is going to come to him later on. Someone's got to have fighting and bless him. I love the support, Bianca. Brilliant. Moving up further, Hadouken now is going to be under pressure because look at this. Jumping on board with Wallace here. He's going to have to trust Hadouken. He's going to go around the outside of Hadouken. Oh, yes, the let off. This is the sister team here. So what's Wallace going to do here? He's Lim He right ahead of him. Oh, Hadouken was trying to do a cut back there. Hadouken is right with him. This is some close racing. And Wallace, Ricky is just trying to get used to having no TC as well. But you can see it's playing dividend to him at the minute. So Lunjay is going to be lighting him fast for the first year. Sainty is already nearly 2 seconds clear of Harry here. So Sainty is definitely absolutely on it at the minute there. The Damo doing a great job there in 15th position. Crossy in 14th. Aaron in 13th position. Then we have Ludolf in 12th. Devil Rejected in 9th, who's very close to Stug. Stug is going to get overtook here by the looks of it, and he doesn't have the optimal line either. Devil Rejected there. Oh, what a lovely move. Stug didn't see him, went to turn in and had to get out of that one. Great move by Devil Rejected there. Fair play, Devil. Keep it up there with Hadouken now on the back of Wallace, not going anywhere. And Wallace now is just kind of taking his time. I think he's just going to put a little bit of pressure on Lim soon enough. The main thing for Lim is now Lim's going to be on the tyre that's going to start to feel a little bit sore now in a few minutes. Softs just don't seem to last around Spa. In my previous experience with the game, whether it's changed now with the physics and the tyre wear model now, I don't know. But look at this, Ricky all over him now in this tighter sector here as well. And this is on equal performance as well. So that is why you're seeing an AlphaTauri all over the back of a Red Bull as I'm choking. But while this is going on, I'm going to jump back quickly to Aaron, although I'm going to jump back onto Wallace because Wallace is going for the move here on the inside. Ooh, that would have been ballsy. So Liam is taking the more defensive line. Ricky's going to open himself up now and get that power down. 4th gear, get onto it. Oh, nicely caught. Beautiful stuff there from Ricky. So Ricky here, oh, lovely line. If he's smart, he's just going to sit behind, wait for that DRS, and just sail by. Holloway and Exo still going, but Ludolf is catching Devil Rejected now. And look at this, Ricky has the DRS. And that is job done. All that Lim can do is hopefully that the Hadouken doesn't get by him, which he doesn't seem to be able to. He's going 2 off. But that was great driving there, and very smart and patient driving there from Wallace Jr. Fair play to him. I'm going to jump back on now because Exo has got by Rejected. So Devil Rejected is going to be under pressure from Aaron Holloway now as Ludolf gets his way up into 10th position. Ludolf next up the road for him is Hadouken Devlin, then Lim Jehi. I'm assuming Lim is going to have to pit in the next few laps because those softs is going to be torture here. And look at this, Aaron's going to go on the inside, but backs out over that smart driving, but he's forced, of course, Devil Rejected to go wider. So Aaron's doing the right thing, he's placing the car, he's showing to them as Stug is the first person to get himself a time penalty. Not exactly what you'd ideally want to see. That's quite unlucky for him there. So let's keep that as clean as we can for now. And King, just afterwards now, there's a time penalty for you, there's one for me, there's one for everybody watching. While this is going on, I'm going to jump back up to Lim now because Wallace is just taking his time. He's 1.2 seconds off Quick Mick, but look at this further ahead. Senna, I think, is doing an amazing job on those softs. Like, he's still less than a second off Richie and Vano, so he's in DRS, which is definitely going very good for him. He's 3 seconds clear now of Quick Mick, and he gets that lovely DRS train from Vano as Hadouken, the 3rd person to get himself an old time penalty. Not ideal at all. So far, it's been quite a clean race. And as I say, that Stug is out. Safety car. Oh my god, Damo, you could have waited a second. Stug is out. I don't know what happened. But that's good news for Crossy, because he doesn't need to pit. He can stay out on those hards and put himself a few positions. Wow, great news for King though. Sainty is literally going around there, so it's great news for King to get pulled back into Sainty. Now, with 7 laps gone, do the guys on the mediums go for the hards? Great news for P. It's pretty much a cheap pit stop for P, because he definitely needs to get rid of those softs now. He cannot stay out on them. The same for Lim as well. Lim was starting to suffer as well, so great time for him to get the pit stop done. The only things with the mediums, do you go into the hards now or do you wait? Oh, Stoke and Crossy came together. Uh-oh. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, whatever happened anyway. And if there is any incidents, obviously you can send it through to the stewards to have a look at. So is Pete going to go into the pits? He is. Is Lim going to go into the pits? He is. Sainty's in the pits. King's in the pits. Vano's in the pits. Wallace Jr. staying out. What a boy. I love it. I love it. Aaron is staying out as well. Look at this recovery drive from Aaron. Going up into second position. Or Sainty got out. Sorry, third position, because Sainty had enough time to get out ahead of Wallace. To get out ahead of Aaron. And Dever rejected staying out as well. So interesting. Crossy now up into 7th position as well. So this is very interesting. Oh, this is going to be a spicy tamale now. And then Damo is coming around on his fresh tyres. If I was Damo, get in onto the hards. You've plenty of time to catch up with him. I think Damo's staying out. Oh, so King's going to have a bit of time. He's got traffic ahead, and Sainty, his rival now, has a few cars in between, so not ideal for King either. Be interesting to see what happens next. King absolutely throwing a bit of temp in there now. Aaron Holloway, what a dude. Week in, week out. He's had tough starts to a race, but he's come back into it. Let's hope he keeps the pace up and can pull off a great drive. I love seeing these little comeback stories. And look at Ludolf there as well. Gone onto the mediums. I think that was a smart move from Ludolf, although he could have pulled the hards and jumped up, but he still would have needed to pit. And if there's no safety car, then he is on the back foot. Hadouken's gone on to Sauce, as is Mr. Ritchie. I think that was 2 massive mistakes. Massive mistakes there. They should have done the hards to the end to be safe. Wallace Jr., I think, has done a smart move staying out to give it a go. Obviously Aaron has as well on the hards, as has Crossy. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. And we'll have one more lap of the safety car. Pete's driving like Kimi Räikkönen. Do you remember that little image when just the Ferrari's driving straight, everyone else is weaving, and just Kimi just tipping along straight, not a bother. I love it. Mr. Ritchie is now massively opposition. I don't know why he's done that. I think that was a detrimental move for his race. Marcus, it's going well. We've had 2 DNFs now. A great comeback drive from Aaron so far after the safety car, because he dropped it on Eau Rouge, Radion, on lap 1. and has come back after a pit stop, changed tyres, changed the front wing, and is now sitting in third and on the hard tyres. Obviously, Sainty leading the race from start to finish so far on fresh tyres. And then second place before the pit stops was King. Now he's got traffic in the way. He is on then fresh tyres, but also there's a lot of traffic ahead. He's also carrying a 3-second time penalty, as is Crossy, as is Hadouken. Oh, 5 seconds for Crossy. So that was a speeding in the pit lane incident more than anything else, actually. Ouchie, pouchie. Right, positions gained. Wallace up 13 positions. What a dude. Still, yeah, at the pit. Then we've got Holloway up 3 positions, even after pitting and having to change a wing. Devil Rejected is up 5 positions. Down 2 is King. Down 4 is Vano. Up 6 is Crossy. Down 3 is Senna. Down 1 is Mick. Down 6 is Richie. Down 1 is Lim. Up 2 is Ludolf. Hadouken's down 6. And our Damo is down 2. We're going to get ready because coming around this corner, hitting this sector, the lights should be going off that safety car now as we're on with Sainty. And that's it. Sainty now wants to get an amazing restart, although I think Wallace Jr. Oh, got the 5 seconds for the contact with Stug. Was it fair, Bianca? Wallace here, I think he'll have his eyes about him. It's going to be interesting. Sainty got a great restart the last time, but he restarted just before the braking point into the bus stop and he got a little run. Sainty's looking for the time to go. Now Sainty and Wallace definitely know each other very, very well. So both these drivers have raced with each other several times in ERC and elsewhere. So these guys will know exactly all their tricks. And Wallace has not got too bad of a start there, in fairness. 0.3 of a second off Sainty. Sainty on the better rubber though. And Aaron behind, Ever Rejected right there. King though all over the back of him. Vano all over the back then of King as well. So at the minute it's looking... Did I see Lim J? He's gone into the pits. What happened, Lim? Did he get... I don't know what happened to him or why he went into the pits. Anyway, he is in the pits here. He's changing tyres. He's gone on to softs. I'm wondering, did he start in the mediums? King gets another 3-second penalty as Vano gets by. Devil Rejected's lost 2 positions. VSC is out. VSC is out. Why is that? Crossy is after having a moment in Eau Rouge and all the great work he's done is gone. He needs to get himself a new wing. But that VSC should be gone soon enough, and that's probably helped Lim a little bit. Wow. Unlucky Crossy. Now let's see what Wallace can do. Wallace doing what he can to stick behind at the minute. Now it's saying F1 on YouTube. Did I just hear Papa Wallace join in?
Hello.
What's the crack, Papa?
How are you doing, my friend? How are you?
I'm doing brilliantly. I'm on with your son here at the minute. He's doing an amazing job up into P2 after the safety car restart, bro.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, he's going pretty well with this no assist now. He's a different animal.
Yeah, look, I think once you go to no assist, there's no coming back. Even I drive with no TC or out now when I do mess on this every now and then.
Got to be easy then.
It has to be very easy, to be fair. It's as easy as the ladies I do like to chat up every now and then. Look at this though. Harry is trying to fight Wallace now. Harry is under fresher rubber, so Ricky is going to be under a little bit of pressure from fresh mediums compared to his now, I'd say 9 or 11 lap old mediums.
Yeah, he should have gone in, I think, but that's why I'm commentating. I don't know. Not a driver, is it? No.
I think he was right because there's been 2 safety cars. Odds are there's going to be another safety car.
Yeah, true.
Aaron Holloway though is fighting with him now, so he's actually under a bit of pressure here. So that's the worst thing, especially on the straights. with cars so close to you. And Aaron's a great driver. Aaron's on those hard tyres and he's got the move done. Oh, Ricky was trying to stick with him, but Aaron's got the move done there. So Ricky's got out of that. Now Ricky's down into 5th position as Vano gets by. Going to jump back further. Look at Ludolf. The sneak is coming up there now into 9th position. He's one of these little... He's these people that you wouldn't recognise. If you didn't know what he's like, you'd be thinking, he's coming up to the grid nicely. This is all calculated from Ludolf, isn't it?
Yeah, it's... his livery should be camouflaged because you don't see him till the end.
That's exactly it. He plays the long game. So I'm definitely... I still have a feeling there's a top 5 on for him if he keeps going the way he's going, Papa.
Oh, I'll put my rent on it, mate. Definitely. Yeah, he's canny. He's a canny man.
100%. Just so you know as well, the stream is live there in the Discord chat, so you can see exactly what we're looking at as well, because I know there's a delay with the other ones.
Yeah, I'm on the Discord now. Column, so yeah.
Deadly, just to let you know. We figured out actually, so EA has some weird settings with ray tracing, and do you remember all the glitches and jumpy stuff from the old game?
Yeah.
So it's the ray tracing that was fucking it up. I've turned off the ray tracing and I've not had an issue since.
Wow. Yeah, different game, 23. Enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a driver's game, this one. It's a lot more driver friendly. Much more drivability in the cars as well. Yeah,
definitely. Got to agree with you, mate. Yeah, it's there's still little glitches, but I'm sure they'll iron them out.
Absolutely. We're on here now with Mr. Richie. He started in P4, I think it was, and he's now fighting Ricky, and also getting into that is Quick Mick as well. And Quick Mick has got both of the guys on the inside, a very hack-and-a-caness move, although Ricky is coming back at him. Ludolf's there also. Everything's going on, so you've got Ludolf and Ricky in a line. You have also Vano. This is super close racing here. And look at this. Oh, Vano just cuts across Ludolf there. And now we've got Hadouken getting into this as well. There's 5 cars absolutely on it.
This is what a television license for, mate. Brilliant.
Oh! Ludolf's after getting a tip on the rear, but it looks from Hadouken. Hadouken is spun also. Oh, that ruined that bit of a race for them, but we'll stay on with it because Ricky back up at the 6th position, but Deborah rejected after getting himself a time penalty. So, Mr. Papa, how impressed are you with the drivers in this? Because this is your first time seeing FFG. Now, we're a much more casual league. We don't... Oh, bit of a touch there. We have one split, because obviously we run ACC as well as F1. The F1 is more for fun than that, and we might run 2 splits next season, but at the minute it's very casual. Pretty much anyone can join in and race once there's a seat. We're fairly open that way. It's a different kind of way of going about it.
Yeah, Tuesday nights I'm free to...
You're breaking up there, bud.
Mate, yeah, I'm free on Tuesdays, so you never know your luck. I might grace you with your presence one night.
The Papa School of Motoring it'll be. I'd absolutely love to see that. Teach these young guns how it's done.
I doubt it.
I'm very impressed here with young Aaron. So Aaron races in our ACC league, and he's had a tough few races where he's had incidents at the start, whether it's being took out or that. And here tonight he's done the same, a recovery drive. He's a super impressive young man, and week in, week out he shows up and he gives it everything, and he always pulls in points. I'm super impressed with his debut in F1.
See that young guy? See, he looks didn't drive it.
Sorry, Papa, you're breaking up badly there. Do you want to just spin the hamster up? Yeah, no, the sound is still very jumpy, brother.
Right, hang on.
Oh, I think you're back. We have you.
Yeah.
No. You're gone again. I don't know what it is, brother. While you're sorting that out, I'll just jump on with Lim Jahy as he's fighting Damo for 10th position here. And this is the last point, so just for yourselves as well, anyone who's watching, there's only points for the top 10. It's real F1 points. I will be changing that next season, but we've left it to real F1 point structure this season. Although if the drivers enjoy it, we can keep it, so we'll see how it goes. So now, Lim J, he's going to have a dose of DRS. Is he going to get the move done? He is. He's not even going to wait. Damo's let him by. Looking forward, Saludos up into P8, Wallace P7, Richie P6. You've got Holloway and Senna P5, P4, Vano back in P3, Harry in P2, but Harry does have 6 seconds worth of penalties, which is going to drop him down a little bit, so he does need to start pulling out. The last thing Harry wants now is a safety car, Papa.
Right. Can you hear me?
It's slightly going out, but it's a lot better than what it was.
Quite interesting. Colin, the old options.
It's coming in and out. I think it's the internet connection more than anything, butter.
Say no more.
I just gotta say no more. I got that much.
Wang.
So almost saying that he's now 7.2 seconds clear of King, who's 1.4 seconds clear of Vano, who's 2.8 seconds clear of Senna, 1.8 seconds clear of Aaron. So everyone's kind of bunched out, although Quick Mick and Damo close at it here. So we'll start with Quick Mick to see how he fights with Damo. But I know Damo's probably going to be one of these people that'll just let the guys go and bring the car home to get his points. Yeah, so Damo not getting involved at all and letting Mick through. I absolutely love Damo. He's an asset to any league. Good man, Damo. That's what we like to see. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up. Damo giving everything a little bit of a drift there from as well, Papa. Yeah, unfortunately, Papa, your internet is still plaguing you. We'll get you sorted by the end, though. We'll get you sorted by the end. Vano he's sitting close enough to Harry, so I'm just going to run through the penalties really quick. So there's 6 seconds for Harry, so essentially that's putting him in about P5 at the minute. 6 seconds for Hadouken, it's just keeping him in position because he's 7 seconds clear of him. 3 seconds for Quick Mick, which keeps him in position, and 3 seconds for Devil is Rejected is going to keep him in position. So Harry is under a bit of pressure as he's going to lose a few positions here if it stays the same. We'll try and get Papa back in a few minutes. I know he's just sorting that out there, guys. Don't worry. You get to hear the beautiful tones of Papa before the end of this.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
It's a bit better. It jumped out for a second, but we'll keep going, Papa. Answer. Look, it is what it is. If we can't get it steady tonight, we can get it steady for the next night anyway.
Oh, definitely, mate.
That's what it's all about. Well, Papa, do you want to do a bit of comms here? Who do you want to jump on with? I actually can't make that out, bro. So we're going to jump on, I think, with Holloway. I'm pretty sure you might have said Holloway. I'm not sure, to be honest. But we're on here with Aaron at the minute. Although we have into the pits, Wallace Jr. has gone in onto fresh softs. Daring, and Hadouken is coming out on, I'm assuming, oh, he's gone up mediums. So Wallace Jr. is going to go for the fastest lap and possibly has enough time, as I know he does have pace to possibly, but he needs to get back by Quick Mick now, as Quick Mick's after getting by him. So he's still in the points playing position. There's still a point for the fastest lap. As Holloway gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Oh, Aaron. So close to getting a race without them. But fair play, bro. Keep it going. That 3 seconds, though, will drop you down 1 position. They'll try and pull out a 3-second gap down to Richie. And it looks like Lim J, he's after getting one as well. So there's points everywhere now. Damo, Hadouken, Devil, Crossy, Lim, Quick, Aaron and King. So Papa's left, but hopefully he'll get back in beforehand to get his audio going. I think he's coming back in now, so let me know when there's a testing. 3, 2, 1. Are you there, Papa? No, not yet. So as we're doing this, Papa's young little boy is now up into 9th position and possibly going to go for 8th position here. Oh, lovely stuff there. Lim J, he's just decided to get back out of that. And within 1 and a bit corners, Wallace is after getting up 2 positions there and is now up into 8th position. Safety car though. What has happened? Damo's DNF'd. Full course safety with less than 6. Oh, he's had a huge accident there. Wow, and that was lucky for Crossy when it went when it did. Papa, if you're there, you've 2 laps at least on the safety car because Damo has had a huge incident, unfortunately, and that's the first DNF for Damo. Now, for some of the back markers, I think that is going to play better for them. So Hadouken's in, but surely for fresh softs, as is Crossy. And everyone's going to come in for fresh softs now. It would be silly not to. We're going to have a 4 or 5 lap sprint. Papa.
Hello.
Yahoo! Is that beautiful voice?
I don't know, is it?
It is. It's beautiful. You're back. And you're ready. There's going to be a 4 lap dash because the safety car is out, Papa. Poor Damo dropped it.
Yeah, I just saw that. It's a shame. Poor Damo. He's a legend.
Yeah. He's an absolute hero. So this is going to be interesting. And your Ricky's now open to 8th position. He might as well pit to put on another set of fresh softs and have the same life as everyone else. He's up in the PA. Ludolf's in P7. I think this is going to be interesting. It's going to be terrible bad for Harry though, because Harry in second is a 6-second penalty. So anyone that has a penalty, this is going to be very tough on them. Yeah, it is. Come at the wrong time, hasn't it? So, Lim J has a drive through. There's 11 seconds for Hadouken. He's definitely going to be last. Crossy's on 3. Devil Reject is on 3. Quick Mix on 3. Aaron Holloway, unfortunately for him, got a 3-second penalty. But Harry, that's sitting in P2, is a 6-second penalty. This is going to kill a good position for him, I think. Definitely, yeah. Like, he's super fast, but I don't think he can pull 6 seconds on the likes of 3rd position over maybe 4 laps. Like, that's going to be an unbelievable feat if he does do that. Yeah, he's going to be, second and a half, a lot quicker than anybody else. Can't see it, but you never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Oh, they have. Yeah, been in contact with Sky this last 2 weeks, and they've promised they will sort me out with super fibre within the next week. Nice one. And Papa, if you're ever joining me again in the likes of commentating again, if you aren't racing as well, I'm sure that our viewers would love to hear a story or two about some of your famous friends, especially I know you're friends with Max Verstappen and with Charles Leclerc and all them. Yeah. Well, you know, you've witnessed them sending videos over to me, doing the laps for us, and unbelievable little stories how I met them. You know, you wouldn't believe it, would you? Well, if I recap on a few of them, there could be some interesting stories, especially with Max Verstappen. Oh yeah, we go back to his karting days. Indeed. You were his biggest sponsor. Yeah, they sponsored him and put a few quid into Ferrari. Oh, you sold the shares from them, wasn't it, back in early 2000, wasn't it? That's right, yeah. Oh, remember, it's coming back. Oh, Papa, you're a mad hooer, I love it. Yeah, all the Ferrari days were the best with all the midget strippers and what have you, so... Oh, man, those midget strippers. There ain't no party like a Papa Wallace party, I'll tell you that much. So no, you have to book holidays for work after you've been out with me. That's the truth, just to get a break from the party. But Papa, just so you know, the guy driving in P12 Crossy's actually getting married in the morning, and his wife to be Bianca is in here watching it.
Yeah, saw that earlier on. Yeah, congratulations to you both. I hope you have a great day.
Any advice for them, Papa?
Yeah, stay well out of each other's way.
I think that's the best advice you can give.
Buy 2 houses.
Fight. There you go. You've heard it from Papa. It mightn't be financially safe advice, but it's advice nonetheless.
It'll be a better life. Put the money.
Stop. I'm delighted for him. And Bianca always watches him racing and that through the years that I've known Crossy. She's come to every stream to watch him race.
Well, that's what you call dedication. Brilliant.
Absolutely. But this is going to be interesting. I think Sainty should have this win in the bag. He just has the pace.
Yeah, barring any incidents, it's his race to lose now.
Look at this. The Senna's up into 4th. Richie's in 5th. Aaron's in 6th. Ludolf is in 2nd. Quick Mick is in 8th. Wallace is in 9th. And then in the top 10, then Hadouken is in the 10th. And with this, it's the top 10 get points. It's real life F1 point structure. And as I was saying in the stream earlier, if the drivers like it, I'll keep it. If not, we'll change it. It wasn't my personal preference, but if it works and the guys are happy, I'm more than happy to keep it.
Yeah, it's whatever they want. Column in it. It's a drivers' league, so it's up to them.
That's exactly it. As I say, proper laid back when it comes to the F1 stuff.
Yeah.
Has to be done. But our ACC league as well, it's quite laid back, but you know, luckily we have an awful lot of stuff that does the work for us. It likes the standings and all that I do here. I can get them done in 5 minutes after the race, and I'd bang out then the results. And then if there's any like that's pending, if there's say any stewarding, then I can update them with the stewarding within 2 minutes. And that, like, it's so nice the way I've everything laid out. It's so automated. It's so handy. Good evening, Mr. MCL's in Twitch saying hello. MCL, you've got Papa here as well.
How you doing, MCL? Oh, you all right, Adrian?
Adrian.
I tell you something, mate. He is something else, that lad. MCL.
Absolutely.
I think he's won 7 out of 9 races with the RC this year. Absolutely superb.
Yeah, he's down as a reserve with ourselves. I don't think he had time to race on a Wednesday. But we're going to get back into it. 3 laps, essentially 4 laps of racing. Well, 3 laps of racing once you cross the line. Where do you think Ricky's going to come?
5th.
Okay, I'm going to give Ricky 4th position. I'm going to give Ludolf either 5th or 6th. I do feel, because don't forget Harry has a 6-second penalty.
Yeah. I just noticed that, yeah.
So I reckon...
Saint's gone. Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone there now with King, 0.6 behind him. Vano's stuck right with him as well, and Senna all over the back of Vano. So Senna could be on for a podium here, so Senna knows what he's fighting for. This could be his first podium coming back into FFG. He's an original founder of FFG, so more power to him. Oh, he's trying to mark Webber going around the outside. Oh my god. How did they not touch? That is what you call racing.
Like I say, that's what you pay your licence fee for. Brilliant. Don't get this on Sky.
Absolutely not. That was an amazing move by Senna. Senna can smell the podium, has given everything. The teammates behind Vano and Richie. At Aaron Holloway, to look at this up the inside into 5th position. Great stuff. Ludolf is sitting waiting in the wings, as is your young lad with Quick Mick in between them at the minute. But it's all go here at the minute. Aaron Holloway not too far off Vano. Vano's not too far off Senna, although King's after pulling 1.4 seconds clear of Senna, King's only half a second off Sainty. But look at Vano coming all the way back at Senna here now and on the inside. Senna's not going to fight this one too much. He doesn't want to lose too many positions. He has his teammate behind him. Hopefully they can do a bit of team orders and try and block and hold positions.
Yeah, I know Senna from a couple of seasons ago. Good driver.
He is an absolute ledge. Absolute ledge. So McLaren's saying he's fine. How are you guys doing? We're absolutely brilliant with the racing that's going on here at the minute. Hopefully you can join in one day. Well, I'm even more amazing because I have the the decadent tones of Papa here.
Decadent.
Very posh, isn't it?
Is that sort of like desiccated coconut? Decadent.
Decadent, isn't that the word? Decadent. It's like posh. It's bougie anyway. All I know is that is bougie.
Fucking posh. Posh.
To me, it's posh anyway. But look at this. I have to say, King is keeping with Sainty, and Vano is now nearly 3 seconds off. So King is doing enough at the minute if he keeps this pace up to maybe hold on to a podium position.
Yeah, you never know. A bit of pressure on Sainty. He might crack.
Absolutely. This is unbelievable. Oh, King's got himself another 3-second penalty. I think that's sealing the deal. That podium is these 9 seconds worth of penalties. That is an absolute killer when you're on after a safety car restart with only 2 laps to go.
Wow.
Aaron Holloway, though, is still fighting with Mr. Ritchie. Aaron Holloway, though, is a 3-second penalty. So that's Ludolf guaranteed at least 1, maybe 2 positions. And Wallace has got by Quick Mick as Quick Mick has dropped it. So Wallace is by. So Quick Mick is going to be down to last. Vano's after getting himself a 3-second penalty. So Senna is looking like a P2 finish here. And Mr. Ritchie P3, the way things going on. Ludolf could be up to P4. Unbelievable, Papa.
That's what they tell you. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's not over till that fat lady sings, is it?
Absolutely not, and I'm not going to sing for a while, yeah.
Put a wig on, Colin.
I'll tell you one thing, your son is coming into it as well, so it's not over yet. Sainty has grabbed the fastest lap back from Harry. That is worth a point. So that's going to be quite interesting here. Will Senna get on the podium? Will Ritchie get on the podium? Ludolf could be looking at a P4 position the way things are going. He just needs to keep the shoe in now and really use up all the overtake. This is the final lap, and Sainty is away with a 2.5 seconds clear of Harry.
Yeah, definitely Sainty's race to lose now. Can you run through positions for me, Colin? Top 5 or 6, whatever. Yeah, I can't see.
So we've got Sainty from King, from Vano, from Senna, from Aaron, from Mr. Rich, from Ludolf. Oh, and that looks like that was Mr. Ritchie's gone. So now we have Senna from Aaron, from Ludolf, from Wallace. Ludolf could be on the podium here. Then we have Wallace could be in P4. Then we have Deborah rejected, Quick Mick, Crossy, Mr. Rich, and Hadouken. We're going to jump back on with Sainty because he's coming around now into Sector 3. He's been absolutely flawless. He's had to contend with 3 safety car restarts, and he's absolutely done everything. And King's got another penalty.
Oh no.
That's 12 seconds worth of pens. He must be fuming with himself.
Trying too hard. Who's that dropped out?
Oh, wow. That's King. King's DNF'd. There's going to be a yellow flag to the finish now. I think this is definitely looking like Senna could be, or how long's Vano only has 3 seconds, so Senna is going to be at least P3, maybe P2 as Sainty crosses the line. Vano finishes in P2 for now. Does Senna jump him? Senna doesn't. Senna finishes P3, Ludolf P4, Wallace P5, Aaron P6. We'll wait for the rest to cross the line before I say who's where. Then we've got Devil Rejected in P7, Hadouken in P8, Mr. Rich in P9, Quick Mick in P10, and Crossy in P11. Oh, wow. Papa, what a race.
I wish I'd have joined earlier, Colin. Absolutely brilliant. Enjoyed that.
You were stuffing your face with some scrum.
Got me done.
And Wallace gets driver of the day.
Oh, well.
Fair
Put
play
that on
to
your
him.
CV, Ricky.
That is the truth. But Sainty, a flawless drive there. And Vano, who finished in P2, even with the penalty, every race has been on the podium. He's won once, and I think he's been P2 every other time.
Consistency. Brilliant, that is.
Absolutely epic. And Senna is finally back on the podium. And Ludolf as a reserve, and Ricky as a reserve, 4th and 5th. Just unbelievable. I'm telling you here and now, I've said it since day one, since I've known Ludolf, from even before when SNRC and ERC existed. There was another league we both raced in back in the day, and he was always super consistent. He was actually a manager in that league, and that's how I got talking to him. But there we have it, guys. I'm going to try and screenshot this with the gaps, which I do have here now. So we've got Sainty from Vano, from Senna, from Ludolf, from Wallace, from Aaron, from Devil, from Richie, from Mick, from Crossy, and Hadouken. Fastest lap though, a 143.5.
Sainty.
What a man. What a man. That's all I can say. Genuinely. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. I'm going to see is there anyone coming in for an interview. We've got Aaron Holloway coming in for an interview now, so we'll drag him in, Papa. Aaron, you are a little legend. P6 on your debut. Unlucky with the 3-second time penalty, but what another Checo drive that was. An absolute recovery mission.
Yeah, I want to see your script, Colm. I don't think I can get away from it now. That one incident.
I'm telling you, I need to see the script as well. I couldn't believe it.
I think you're holding your script up. That's why. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. I was actually laughing when I was in the wall because I was just like, it's just inevitable at this point. I was actually laughing when I crashed on that one, and I was just like, wow, it's impossible not to. I don't know what happened. I've done so many practice for this, and I did quite a few races with AI, and I never had that problem. I think I may have just overcooked the tyres on the warm like that, and I think that's why I went around. So that was harsh. But then I braved down the hards. Those hards were so bad, but I knew I had to stick out on them if I wanted a good result.
Oh, 100%.
So I stuck it out, and then I got the penalty. That was rather silly. That was just more struggling than gaining time. I was just going wide with the understeer, and I was so annoyed. I didn't serve it at the pit stop. I thought I'd serve it at the pits, but it didn't do it. So I even went double stacker with Senna as well, and that was a lot of time. But yeah, P6 is pretty good points for keeping it out there. So I thought that's quite a good race.
That's unbelievable. I'm just like, I was so happy for your race. I was like, come on, get in there. But mate, I'm so happy for you. That was a stellar drive. You might make it easy on yourself one day and just have a race where you don't have to do a recovery drive.
Maybe tomorrow in Valencia I can get clean around that one. We'll see.
Absolutely. And Papa, do you have any questions for Mr. Aaron before we jump on to our P2?
No questions, but what a recovery drive, Aaron. Brilliant. Hats off to you.
Cheers. I got some good wheel-to-wheel racing out there as well. That was nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we play the game for. Yeah, brilliant. Good luck for next time.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Excellent. We're going to jump on to our P2. Or actually, no, we'll start off with P1 because we've Sainty in here now. So, Sainty from myself and from Pap. There you go before you say it. Congratulations, mate. That was a flawless race. You're definitely driver of the day. Aaron, you're a close second for driver of the day with your comeback, but Sainty, you were flawless.
Thanks very much, man.
Do you want to talk us through your race?
What's that, bud?
Do you want to talk us through your race?
Collie put a decent banker in, knew I had plenty of time in that, so I went for a second run and absolutely smashed my first time, so pretty pleased with that. The race, what you say, safety cars kind of spin it up a wee bit, so yeah, but all in all, enjoyed it.
Yeah,
had a bit of action right at the end there, King. I don't know what really happened, a bit of contact, but we'll see. I don't think it was anything serious.
Oh, it was unbelievable. I couldn't get over how good it was. Of course, Papa Wallace was not at all happy to see it up there.
He wasn't happy.
He was delighted.
Yeah, got to please the old man some way.
Purple burger alarm.
Absolutely
How
brilliant.
You doing,
What's that, bud?
How are you doing, Pascal? All right?
Not bad. Not bad.
Quite impressed tonight, mate. Keep it up.
Yeah, well, that's the first finish since I joined, so yeah, feels good coming back from last week, but
Well, last week wasn't your fault in the end, so it is what it is.
Well, it is what it is, Move on to Zandvoort now, another good track, so yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, you keep going, mate. You'll be beating my TT times.
It's close. I've really struggled, It's you're up there,
Bless you.
Come here, we're just going to jump into second position there as well, because Vano has been on the podium in every single race. What was it like for you, especially having the 3-second penalty coming into the last few laps, and Senna was less than 3 seconds at one stage behind you? Do you want to talk us through your race as well and how that felt?
Yeah, it was a good race generally, but yeah, I hadn't got the feeling I had in Singapore with the setup. I got the 3-second penalty, especially because I hit the wall in the pit entry in the second safety car. So yeah, I had front wing damage, but yeah, I managed to not give up the second position, and yeah, I'm happy. Sanity was too fast for me. He gave me 6 tenths in qualifying, so I'm happy with second place.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's all about getting it home, and you've shown it since the start. Every week there's a podium for you. You're keeping it consistent. I think that's the first time I've seen you with a time penalty. I was very shocked.
It is the first time.
But honestly, unbelievable driving. And Papa Wallace might be racing, he might be doing more comms as well. We'll see how he gets on with that. And Papa, this is a name you're going to see regularly on the podium. It's just inevitable.
About in what, Mr.
Oh, your signal's going there, bro. No, his signal is... Sorry, Papa. Yeah, I know your signal's gone. But lads, look, I just want to say thank you for giving us some great racing. Aaron, Fano, Senna, King, Sainty, everybody on the track tonight. And a massive shout out to Ludolf and to Wallace Jr. for an amazing first showing from them in 4th and 5th, starting from pretty much the back of the grid as well. Guys, I'm live again tomorrow night for ACC. We're doing a 90-minute race, so it's an hour and a half. There'll be 2 mandatory pit stops, starting at the same time as always. The practice server will be open from 6:30 for the drivers. We'll start on for qualifying closer to 8 o'clock then, and we'll see you on the track for that. And I want to give a massive thank you to Papa Wallace for coming in and joining me. It's great to be finally back in the comms booth with him. It's been a good few months. And it's been an absolute honour and a pleasure to have him in here and getting to watch, obviously, the great drive from his own son this evening, as well as Ludolf and Sainty and all the others that he knows as well. So we will see you this time next week. Papa, I don't know if your mic works, if you want to say goodbye. No, he's gone. Right, guys, take it easy, and we will see you again tomorrow night.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Nice one.